Hey, what's going on everybody? My name's Dr. P, and thanks so much for stopping back by the channel today for another video. I really appreciate your time. Now in this one, guys, I want to talk a little bit about what's going on with the new update. There are new challenges available to be completed. There's also been some updates in terms of the storyline and actual secret map changes I want to go over with you that could help us get to the bottom of the plot for this season. Huge shout out to everyone in the Fruit faction using my support a creator code, Pineapplez YT. If you want to shout out yourself in an upcoming video, just send me a screenshot of you supporting me. It's as easy as that, and I'll get you on soon. If you weren't aware, I recently launched a merch store. You can't really tell by looking at me in the video, but I am wearing one of my hoodies. They're super comfortable, tons of stuff you can buy. If you want to check out the store, it'll be in the description below. Also, be sure to go and follow my live stream over on Caffeine so you know when I go live. I'm doing several streams a week over there, having a ton of fun, interacting with you guys and all sorts of stuff. If you follow me on Caffeine and send me a screenshot proving that you are, I'll be hitting back a number of you guys with a follow. Alright, so let's start off with the challenges and the free rewards you can unlock by completing those challenges. They're actually called the high stakes challenges, and you can get a crowbar pickaxe, emerald, ruby, and diamond llama back blings, a loading screen, a spray, and a contrail. So a ton of stuff you can get for free from these high stake challenges. As I record this video, there are about 4.5 days left, so plenty of time for you to get in there and win. A majority of the challenges are just winning matches of the getaway game mode. I feel like that's relatively easy because there are several different people who win every single match. Mind you, the objective is not to be the last alive, rather to just steal a jewel and get away with it, so it's a lot easier than you might think. In the shop, there is a wildcard wrap bundle available for purchase, the Savecracker glider, as well as the actual wildcard skin. It's awesome in my opinion, and basically I've seen people asking all over my comments and in my streams for a while now if it's going to return. And sure enough, here it is. Cop it if you want. Make sure to use code Pineapplez YT. In other news, there's been a lot of speculation going around recently about the Renegade Raider returning to Fortnite Battle Royale in the item shop. The Renegade Raider is an extremely rare skin that only came out one time in Season 1, back when there was the Season shop, not even the item shop. Recently, there was a line of code in the game's files that said something about the Renegade Raider, and of course, naturally, everyone freaked out thinking that it was going to come back. But it was confirmed very recently by Twitch streamer Dakotas, I'm sure a lot of you guys know him, that the Renegade Raider is not coming back. Dakota says on his stream that an Epic Games developer specifically told him Renegade Raider will not be returning to the item shop. This is courtesy of fmbr.co, and they say here, this is a rare occasion in which the company has explicitly stated that a skin will not return. And they're correct. This might be literally the only time they've ever said straight up, it's not coming back. Usually they leave the door open for this kind of stuff and leave it up to speculation, and at least leave it a plausible idea that it could come back. And they've even stated that all skins have the potential to come back at some point, and to keep your eyes peeled because it could come back. But in this instance, they have said it is simply not coming back. Now, there may be some people out there who are optimistic and say this is just something they're saying to throw people off from the idea. I tend to believe Epic on this. I mean, this was a really rare skin, Season 1. I mean, I just don't think we're going to ever see the skin in the item shop again. Does it mean we won't? I've been wrong before, and don't get me wrong, I would love to see it, but I just kind of believe Epic on this. If they're saying straight up that it's not coming back, it's not coming back. I got hit up on Twitter and I was told that the stone statues moved again. You guys know the stone statues, the ones that kept constantly changing positions in Season 7, and then to start Season 8, they were just completely destroyed, and it didn't look like they would be back to normal ever. But sure enough, I went and checked for myself, and very clearly you can see the female golem statue here looking over the volcano. It's really interesting how it got almost completely rebuilt. What was responsible for that? There was either someone who physically put together these statues or some mysterious force did it. I don't know. But you can see she's looking over the volcano in the same direction she was looking almost in the exact same space as she was in Season 7. So when I landed in and I saw that she was looking over there, I thought that she might be looking for her counterpart, the male statue. So I immediately went to the other side, roughly to the same area that the statue was before when we looked at it earlier this season. Sure enough, he is rebuilt too, and he is looking across the volcano exactly where the golem statue is standing on the other side. Coincidence? I think not. So now they're back to doing exactly what they were doing in Season 7, standing pretty far away from each other, looking in the same general direction, but the only difference now in Season 8 is there's a divider between them. They can't actually see each other anymore. The volcano has sprouted, and it's made a barrier that they can't see through, and obviously that seems to be upsetting them. It looks as though they're expressing some kind of emotion with their hands up almost over their eyes. It's upsetting them to some degree that they can't see each other. I'm not sure exactly why they were formed in Season 7, how they got rebuilt in Season 8, because if you don't remember, let me show you the pictures. They were left for dead. Like, something happened to them when this volcano erupted. Someone tore them down, or I don't even know. There's no real evidence as to what happened, but somehow they were destroyed and then rebuilt almost perfectly, and they're looking across the volcano at each other. Definitely 100% this has to deal with the storyline in some way. In Season 7, if you don't recall, these statues were actually warning us of something bad happening, which turned out to be the prisoner escaping from the Ice King's dungeon. Or for all we know, it could be something else that's going to happen in the future. This is already the third time this season the stone statues have been updated, so I would expect them to continue to get changed and get updated and their poses to change. I would pay attention to actually how they're standing, because if they start like crying or pointing towards something, it's indicating something in that direction and something bad coming. It really tells a lot of the story if you pay attention. It did last season, and I'm sure it will again this season. It really is a sad love story. I mean, these golems are out there separated from each other. They can't even get right beside each other. They've been looking at each other, you know, crying, just really upset. Then the volcano comes and they get destroyed. Now they get rebuilt. They can't even see each other. I mean, that's sad, man. Can we get an F in chat? I know it's a little premature to be talking about Season 9, but it's never really too early to be talking about it. I want to show you guys a couple of things in the Battle Pass that I truly believe is signaling something for either the next season or later on in this season. As you guys know, the Battle Pass for all the previous seasons have included hints for something to come later, and this Battle Pass is most likely going to be no different. Let's start off here. This is the Cobra back bling that Sidewinder stole in the Week 3 loading screen. It says King of the Cobras. This was obviously very valuable to her, so she stole it. There's also a spray called the Brood, and it is literally the exact same thing that we see outlined in the eggs in the volcano right now, and literally Brood. The Brood set is the set that includes the hybrid skin, so that basically does confirm that whatever creatures hybrid actually are is what's inside the eggs and is what will hatch. I've seen a lot of people asking about Sergeant Green Clover, which is a rare skin from St. Patrick's Day, and this is actually the loading screen you see inside of the Battle Pass, so that could be very reflective of what's coming in the future. There's even just a couple tiers after this, a 4-leaf clover that you can unlock as well, so that's definitely a good look for those looking for the return of the skin. Also of note, we've been talking about a kraken of some sort maybe being featured in Season 8. Here's a spray that shows Peely looking a little bit like an octopus. Now, I know it's literally just a peeled banana, but this could have a hidden meaning. Looks a lot like some kind of a sea monster floating on the water. Now, at Tier 10, there's a loading screen which shows a map, and then someone using a magnifying glass at a certain point on the map. Now, that part on the map has to be just southwest of the Polar Peak Castle iceberg, where the frozen Love Ranger, Raven, and Red Knight are. Interesting. I wonder if anything is going to come of that. And finally, I think this is the most important one. At Tier 62, there's a spray that you unlock on the free portion of the Battle Pass. It simply says, "The end is nigh," with an exclamation point. So, what could that mean? What exactly is the end? Is it the end of the Fortnite map? Maybe for Season 9 we could progress to a new map. Maybe that's what it means. Maybe the volcano eruption causes the map to be engulfed in lava and they're forced to make a new one. Maybe it's the end of the storyline. It could be the end of literally so many different things, it hurts my brain to even think about it. Make sure to leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. I always welcome your feedback and your ideas. It's what my channel thrives on, if I'm being honest with you, so your opinion is obviously very valuable to me. Thanks so much for watching the video, guys. Drop a like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video and you want to see more. Uploading daily Fortnite content for your enjoyment. I'll catch you in the next video, and until then, my friends, take it easy and peace out.